You think God sends love when you're ready. That's the lie. He sends tests first. He strips you before he connects you. Most never pass. They break in the testing phase. Believing emptiness means abandonment. Believing silence means rejection. But what if the emptiness you feel right now isn't the curse, but the curriculum? What if your loneliness is the last exam before your soulmate appears? Stop. Ask yourself, are you surviving the test, or are you simply waiting for the result? Test 1, the loneliness test. Tuesday, 11:47 p.m. Bedroom, sheets tangled. iPhone, 15 screen, glow on your face. Instagram, no new messages. WhatsApp, no missed calls. You stare at your phone, blue check marks. Read, no reply. Your chest tightens, your throat closes. Eyes burn, breath shallow. Heart races. Hands tremble. Silence, hollow, heavy, not romantic. Your head spins with self-doubt. You tell yourself, if people cared, they'd reach out. Maybe I'm forgettable. Maybe I'm broken. That ache isn't ordinary. You scroll. You double-tap meaningless photos. You consider texting your ex. You stay where comfort once lived, hoping for a sign, but nothing comes. Pause. Loneliness is not punishment. It's a diagnostic. God isolates you to reveal what you hide. He watches what you do when no one chooses you. Do you rush back to toxic comfort? Do you attempt to numb what should be learned? If you can't steward solitude, you'll sabotage intimacy. True love can't fix what you refuse to face. God teaches in caves. David composed Psalms alone, hunted and abandoned. 1 Samuel 22:1. His loneliness transformed into worship, not bitterness. Don't confuse emptiness for exile. It's an exam. Before you message that ex at 2 a.m., realize loneliness is not a crisis. It's the curriculum. The emptiness you survive today will shape the connection you receive tomorrow. If you can't confront yourself in the dark, you'll poison every sunrise with suspicion. The consequences remain long after the conversation ends. The verdict is in. Loneliness exposes everything broken in you, so it can be healed. Test 2, detachment, separation, not gentle, not clean, savage. You're pulled, familiar, comfortable, toxic. WhatsApp open, name highlighted, type, erase, type. Your thumb shakes, heart wants comfort, mind lies. You remember the worst, you remember the pain, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the cold words. Still, you want what kills you. Stop. Attachment isn't love. It's addiction. The wrong person feels safe, but suffocates growth. If you can't release what's breaking you, you'll never see what God prepared for you. Lot's wife looked back. Genesis 19:26. She turned to salt. Attachment killed her destiny. Every time you refuse to delete that contact, you prolong the test. You block the blessing. Before you say, it's just nostalgia, recognize nostalgia for pain is self-sabotage. Now, this doesn't mean heartbreak is the goal, but it is the evidence. God watches how you break ties. Addicted to chaos? You're not ready for covenant. The patterns you keep, texting the same drama, calling the same trauma, guarantee the outcome never changes. The verdict, if you can't detach, you'll forever recycle disappointment. Test 3, the pattern test. Thursday, 10:28 p.m., living room. Netflix open, but your mind is somewhere else. Different face, same energy. Different name, same ending. Different story, same pain. Your eyes scan texts from new people who feel like deja vu. You tell yourself, why do I choose the same? Why do all stories end this way? Silence expands. The truth? You aren't unlucky. You're predictable. You teach others how to treat you when you repeat what breaks you. Pause. Patterns are prisons. God repeats lessons until you pass the test. Israel circled the wilderness for 40 years. Numbers 14:33. Same complaints, same consequences. Until you bury old responses, new blessings can't root. Stop blaming fate. Start diagnosing blindness. You want God to send someone new? He wants you to become someone new. Before you call this a curse, consider: repetition is a roadmap to healing. Break it or repeat endlessly. The consequences remain. Every time you ghost, every time you tolerate disrespect, every time you confuse drama for love, the next person only inherits the last pattern. If you don't change, neither will your relationship. Test 4. Dismantling. Loss, disconnection, silence, the things that excited you, empty, the crowd that liked you, now confused. Messages slow, invitations stop. You grow quieter, deeper, distant. Your heart aches. You feel invisible. Labeled cold, different, changed. But it's not rejection. It's renovation. Jacob wrestled all night. Genesis 32:28 became Israel. Old name died. New identity was born in pain, not applause. The old self, starved for attention, would destroy any godly love. God breaks your appetite for chaos before he satisfies your hunger for peace. Pause. Before you grieve the loss, understand. You can't fit where God is taking you if you protect what he's removing. Death is necessary before resurrection. The verdict? Suffering is the soil of identity. Now, this doesn't mean loneliness makes you holy. It makes you honest. Until your false self dies, God won't let your soulmate appear. Every night spent misunderstood is a night spent rebuilding from the inside out. If you fake who you are, you force God to fake the blessing. The consequence: connection without purpose. Don't sabotage your soulmate by hiding your scars. Test 5. The faith test. Friday, 6:03 a.m. Kitchen. No signs, no confirmation. No angel numbers, no dreams, no sudden encounters. Coffee cools, Bible unopened, hot air, heavy eyelids. You pray. Silence, you believe. Silence, you wait. Silence, your chest tightens. Patience cracks. All tests before now felt obvious. This one, invisible. Most run back to drama, back to distraction, back to exes, back to the chaos that comforted but never cured. But the silence isn't absence, it's assessment. Abraham waited 25 years for Isaac. Genesis 21:5. Silence tested faith. Promise came, but only after the last hope faded. Pause. God's final exam isn't pain, it's stillness. He waits to see if you're addicted to noise or anchored in trust. Before you give up on promise, ask, what if God isn't ignoring you, but auditing you? Can you stay when answers don't come? Can you worship when the prayer isn't answered? Faith is forged in the quiet. Dependence is exposed in delay. Consequences remain for the impatient. Most fail here. Don't join them. Those tests you keep failing, the loneliness, the detachment, the patterns, the dismantling, the silence, they form the curriculum God uses to prepare you for your soulmate. While you were being stripped, your soulmate was being shaped. What you call waiting is heaven's training. Don't mistake temporal pain for permanent rejection. You're closer than you think. Bitter truth: most give up at the last test. Most never hold out. Most run back, never forward. If you feel stripped, you're being examined. If you feel forgotten, you're being observed. If you feel empty, you're being prepared. The diagnosis is clear. God sends soulmates only to survivors. You're not waiting, you're qualifying. Drop. I'm still in testing. If you feel this right now, type it. Don't scroll past this. This is your confirmation. Someone watching this with you is failing the same test. Share this before they quit. The next video reveals the exact moment God releases your soulmate. Don't miss it. Your timeline depends on it. The exam isn't over, but the next chapter begins only for those who complete it.